where pukewa once stood. Martha Mine has been an active mine since 1879. Waihi first became a town through the popularity of Martha Mine. 20 million years ago, volcanoes exploded all over Waihi and the magma cooled and created the igneous rocks which formed Waihi's landscape. Igneous rocks are the most common rocks on the Earth's surface. There are two types of igneous rocks, extrusive igneous and intrusive igneous. Extrusive igneous rocks are the result of magma on the surface of a planet cooling. Extrusive igneous rocks cool much faster than intrusive igneous rocks. Because of this, extrusive igneous rocks form small crystals after extrusion, making rocks like basalt, rhyolite, and obsidian. Intrusive igneous rock is formed when magma cools slowly beneath the Earth's surface. Most intrusive rocks have large, well-formed crystals because of the slow cooling process. Examples of intrusive are granite, dorite, and gabbro.
What is weathering? Weathering is when there is a change of texture or appearance of something after being exposed to the atmosphere for a long period of time. The main kind of weathering is from water, normally like rain running down a hill, creating rivers and streams. The Grand Canyon was created by a mixture of weathering and erosion. Another example of weathering would be like paint peeling off a house after being exposed to the extreme heat of the sun. What is erosion? Erosion is the process of something being eroded by wind, water, and other natural agents. The most common erosion is at the beach, from waves and people destroying the sand dunes. But the other kind of main erosion that affects our landscape is wind and rain on the mountain tops. As water comes down the mountain, it takes dirt and stones with it, shrinking our mountains and eroding it. A long time ago, there weren't just 5 continents. We were all one big land called Gondwana land. But over millions of years, the tectonic plates that we sit on moved. As these plates moved, the plates rode on each other, creating earthquakes and volcanoes that created the trenches and mountains that you see today. At the position New Zealand is currently at on the tectonic plates, it has a ring of fire running through it. The ring of fire is the point where the Pacific plate meets the Australian plate, the Philippine plate, the North American plate, and the Nosea plate. This creates a ring of volcanic activity. Mining in Waihi has gone on for 3 centuries. In the 1800s, gold was discovered and was mined underground during the first 50 or so years in the 1900s. Exploration, development, and mining of the pit was largely focused on during the last 24 years of the 1900s. The Martha Mine open pit continued to operate in the 2000s, whilst the underground Fiona mine was developed and the underground Trio mine began construction activities in 2010. Mining operations are extremely different to the mining days back in the 1800s.
Earthquakes cause cracks in the Earth's surface. Then water fills these cracks. If another earthquake occurs, water will fill any cracks that appear, but there's a dropping pressure that causes the water to evaporate and turn into gas. In some cases, eventually it solidifies, forming a quartz vein, which can sometimes contain gold,